guys, have you watched the blockbuster movie called How to Train Your Dragon before? Well, I just did yesterday with my little sisters and we were just so thrilled about it. The content, the characters in the movie is so nice and attractive. But in this video today, I'm not going to focus on those categories, but focus on the main characters in the movie called Hiccup. So before we move any further, I have two main big questions. Firstly, what made Hiccup so special? And secondly, some leadership skills that he has, the main leadership skills that he has to become a great leader. Firstly, about the first question. So the reason that Hiccup is so special is that he's unique. Nobody's like him. He's different from other people. And even though he's a small person, just a scrawny one, a small one, but he's able to train a giant dragon. And that dragon is one of the most powerful dragon of all time. Yes, first, that's what made him so unique. And the second, the main leadership skills that he has to become a great leader is firstly, he learns from his failures. So in the movie, for the first part, when he found out that Toothless missed one of his wingtail, then Hiccup decided to help Toothless, as he knows that if the dragons cannot fly, then they'll die, which is a really sad thing. So after trying it a lot of times and fails a lot of times, finally Hiccup is able to make the right wingtail for Toothless. Yes, and to make a wingtail for a dragon, just imagine it's a really hard work, as dragons never just moving around and they're giant and you don't know about their reaction first, right? Okay, so secondly, he just accepts to change. So yes, it is. So Hiccup was born and raised in a village where they think it is a really proud thing to do to kill dragons, to slay dragons. But Hiccup, he's really brave. He stand up against that threat and he decided to help the dragons instead. So he changed. He is really compassionate about how to help those dragons by changing the villagers' mindsets from dragons killers to kill dragons to ride those dragons, how to train those dragons, which is a really great accomplishment. And yes, and thirdly, leaders are not the same, right? Each leaders have the unique traits and sizes. So for example, in the movie, Stork, who was Hiccup's father, the chief of the village, Buck, is a really powerful, strong man. And he's, just a few kicks and punches, he's able to slay a dragon. However, his son, who is Hiccup, is a contrast. Hiccup was born in a really small size person. He's really scrawny, weak, but he's still able to lead a team at first and then a village later. He's able to capture his villagers' hearts, his followers' hearts. He's a really great leader too. So yes, and then fourthly, he knows how to build a strong team. Hiccup is a really intelligent person. He just when he's in the dragon training school, he was able to observe his classmates and know each person has their own abilities. So when they need to come in a rescue, he's able to divide the works, the parts for each person correctly that suits their abilities. So that's how they make a really great team and is able to defeat the most powerful, the king of all dragons. Yes, and I was just so amazed by his skills. And lastly, he has a really good heart. Yes, he is really kind and empathy. So when he first met Toothless in the forest, so as usual, people would kill the dragon, especially Toothless that time is being tied up. Well, dragon's situation, and then he think, what would he do? How would he feel? And then he stopped himself not to kill the dragon and instead help the dragons. And then later on has a whole communities of dragons too. That's why I think Hiccups is really a great leader. And if I want to become a great and successful leader like him, probably I would need to have those important skills. And I would try to apply it into my practical daily lives as much as I can. So thank you for your attention and see you again next time.